Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi, and I'm here to do the full moon in Pisces reading for Leo. Now this full moon in Pisces is a time when the distinction between fantasy and reality begin to fade. The spiritual and material, they seem to be at polar opposites. And how's that going to affect you, Leo? Now, you probably got your finances and everything in order. You've been pretty good with your money management. However, what is blocking you from welcoming greater abundance? This full moon in Pisces, maybe you can consider the idea that it's okay not to have everything figured out. And ask yourself how it might feel to trust more and go with the flow of life. Just food for thought. What do you think, Leo? I know you're going to share it when you're ready. Now, I just lay out the cards. First card here, 5 of air. Now, you see, they're at the lake. You got 5 cranes. And, a lot of the water birds share the lakes and rivers in Africa with other animals. And they can live in a communal type of way. Like, even there's alligators. And they don't seem to be bothered by them. In fact, they usually let the alligators know when harm or something's about to happen, because they're going to take flight, and it is a signal to how they let them know something is going on. That circle of life thing, working in nature. Now, the cranes are more at risk because of their beautiful plumage, because they're kind of big. Their feathers are not up necessarily in the picture right here, but since they're taller and bigger than some of the other birds, that puts them more at risk. And like what you can't see over here, it's like a dark shadow. Remember that show, Dark Shadows? I don't know. But anyway, this little dark shadow here, it's like a hunter in the bushes. So there's danger, but it's barely visible. And that danger is the barrel of that knife. Now maybe you're flirting with danger here. Now, Leo, this air, maybe there's something stirring. There's something definitely stirring here. However, if you're flirting with danger, let's look at this again now. So you need to bear in mind risk you may be running to ensure the integrity of others. That could be one of the things here. However, don't let greed of others influence you. And to achieve a higher purpose, listen to the warning. Just reject vanity and pride. Pay attention to your intuition. And if you need help, just ask somebody to help you. Because there could be danger looming and you're just not aware of it. Because I don't know about the Leos, but I know a lot of Leo women, and they're something. So maybe you need to ask for help, and don't let vanity be your motivation, because you can barely see the barrel of that gun right there. So there may be some looming danger here. Food for thought. This next card, this is the heart chakra. This has to do with your heart, of course. Breathing, breathing, allergies, your lungs, your blood pressure, lymph, your immune system. It also has to, can you see that? I'm going to make sure you can see that. It also do with harmony, trust, loving, gentle with yourself and being gentle with others. The ability to give and to receive without giving to receive without giving. Yeah. You know, because some people like to give you something with an expectation. And are you that person? Are you flexible, open to new people, ideas, growth? How do you cope with loss? How do you balance all this in your heart? Well, right here, this is, I am not a victim. I choose to do what I'm doing. Now, this little green acorn right here, you see that? See him? You see a little face in there? He's kind of cute. But basically, he's like in this situation. He is part of a play in this theater group, and he thought he was going to have more of a major role, but he didn't complain. However, there's some underlying anger here. But realize you're not a victim if you're choosing to do that. That underlying anger may be that barrel of the gun that's right barely you can see. So you're not a victim. Especially now since you made the choice here. And so with this chakra card, this is like a lot of green vegetables. And since it has to do with like your lungs, blood pressure, doing breathing exercises, cardiovascular exercises, and lots of green, healthy vegetables. You're not a victim because you choose to do what you're doing, right? Did you choose it? Now, this next card, joy. This is the solar plex chakra, your pancreas, stomach, liver, small intestines, your blood sugar, your digestion. It deals with your mental energy, willpower, your control of self over others, your beliefs, details, constructive criticism of yourself and others. Are you a perfectionist? There's joy. Now this is Dancing Daisy. She look like she happy, having a good time. Just jump and see what happens. This is what she's about. Jump in, see what happens. She's full of joy. You know, the solar plexus, solar, the sun. Get out in the sun. Enjoy yourself. And when Dancing Daisy around, people are happy. They really are. She represents a joyous phase of life and a significant change, such as maybe a move, a new job, or a marriage. This is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you're going, but you're going to land on your feet. So, what can you do to invite happiness and joy into your life? First thing, realize that maybe you have some underlying anger right here that you may be repressing, and you're not a victim because you accepted the role. Okay? Realize there's something may be looming that you're not aware of. So this goes back to what I said in the beginning. Ask yourself how it might feel to trust more in life and go with the flow. Go with the flow. This tree here, the rowan tree, transformation and regeneration. Encouragement and protection, quicken new things to be born. Attraction. Now you see all like the red flowers, they all look so pretty in this rowan tree. And since those red flowers, Leo, you know that fire, that's you. And you may gravitate towards those red berries. So maybe you could eat some red berries too, you know. But this symbolizes that red power to attract the birds. Birds like the berries in your tree. Patience is indicated. And also, Know that life-giving properties of energy and protection that the rowan tree symbolizes is there for you. You have energy and protection. So, with that, okay, there's something looming here. You may not know what it is right now. But are you going to choose to be a victim? Are you going to choose that? This is to grow into a tree. A planted acorn must be fully brown. A green acorn is an indication that you may need more grounding, a solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you're ready to do so? You're not a victim. Work your plan. Joy, dancing Daisy, and you know, she liked to party. She's a free spirit. She enjoys life. And most Leos, especially the ones that I do know, they tend to be somewhat gregarious. And when you think about it, this is a vibrational energy, is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. This is about bringing joy, but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what's inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is through detached to be creative. You have to detach from it, but will draw in assistance necessary to further your goals. So you want to draw in assistance, but maybe you got to think about how you doing it. You playing games? You know. You're not a victim. You're in the process here because you're still green. You got to be brown to grow into that tree. But be mindful. There's something, maybe something looming. Transformation is about. And through that transformation, it's going to attract to you what you need. Okay? So Leo, I hope this new moon cycle is everything you want it to be. So please remember, excuse me, I said new moon, full moon. Oopsie. Okay, so this full moon in Pisces, I want it to be everything that you want it to be. I want the best for you. And please to remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And this is Sister Omi. Peace.